Girl, Satan's so mad at you that you were exposing his workers, honey. But it's okay. It was bound to happen because that's just how life works. You can't keep doing people dirty thinking you're going to get away with it. You're going to get exposed every time. Whether it comes from man, whether it comes from the person you hurt, whether it comes from God himself, it was going to happen. It was going to happen. Now, Satan other workers is mad too. Because Satan want to keep disguising himself as if like he really doing a thing out here and ain't doing nothing. So they so mad at you right now, and it's fine. Stay mad. I'm untouchable. You're untouchable. They can't do nothing to you at all. God gonna fight your battle just like he fight every other battle. He gonna come through for you every single time. Let them stay mad. Let them say what they want to say. Let them call you broke. Or they think you broke because you keep pretending to be broke. Let them call you whatever. They don't know what you really got going on behind the scenes. You can sit up here and say you working at a McDonald's and working at a whole doctor's office. They will never know your moves because guess what? You done got smarter. You ain't finna let the enemy know nothing really truly about you. So they over here working overtime trying to stop this, trying to do this, and they don't even got the real information. They don't even have the real information, and they so mad. Working for free to try to take you down, it's not gonna happen. Because guess what? God gonna come through every single time. He gonna come through every single time. If you want to expose somebody that has done you dirty, that's what God has given you a voice for. You can do it. Now, it's up to you if you want to play nice, if you want to play dirty. Because, yeah, there is consequences to everything. But you need to be okay with those consequences. Be okay with burning bridges, okay? I'm not even telling y'all to even act like me because I have that attitude where I just don't care. I don't care if I never see a person talk to a person ever again in my life. That's just my personality. But you got a choice. You can either do this thing nice. It ain't about what you do, it's how you do it. It ain't about what you say, it's how you say it. You can still expose somebody. You ain't got to be all rah-rah and cussing and stuff like that. I do it because I want to. Can't nobody stop me, okay? Can't nobody on this planet hold me accountable. I hold myself accountable, and God gonna hold me accountable. If I done something wrong, the only person that can give me those consequences is God himself. But continue to be personal with your life. Continue to make up stuff, okay, about your life, because it's your life and you control the narrative about it. You throw out little bits and lies here and there about your life because you know that they gonna go running with it because they stupid. And that's the trick of the enemy. So now since you've gotten smarter, you can do that. You can do that. You can be literally opening up a business, but you telling these people that you finna go and do this, and they gonna go running behind it every single time because guess what? They think that they can really stop something in your life. Work smarter, not harder. Okay? These people think you broke. Let them think you broke. You could just have went to the lottery and now you're a millionaire. But continue to play broke. Continue to make these people think that you ain't got nothing at all. And when you pop up on the scene, you just pop up on the scene, honey. Because I'm going to tell you something. The thing about people is they don't live in reality. People let this social media stuff really get to their head. People hide behind these profiles. You don't know what they look like. They could have gotten their photo off of Google, off of Facebook, or whatever. You don't know what they look like, but they so invested in your life. They so invested in what you got going on. They arguing with themselves because you don't know them. You ain't never met them a day in your life. They've never met you. Y'all will never sit in the same circles. Like I said, you got to keep letting people think that they know what you got up, that they know exactly what you up to. So just make something up. Just keep making stuff up. Just keep making people think you broke. Just keep making people think that you working this job or you doing that job, but you really doing something completely different that's going to knock their socks off when they find out. It don't look stupid. Okay? That's what you got to keep doing. The narrative that people want to believe so much, you let them believe it. You let them believe it. Because they're the one that's going to look stupid in the end. And you keep doing what you got to do for yourself behind the scenes. You keep working hard on yourself behind the scenes. Keep working at whatever goals you have behind the scenes. Because guess what? While you're elevating silently, while you're really and truly elevating behind the scenes, 10 years from now, they're going to be in the same position that they are in. That's getting on social media, making it seem like they have more than what they have, but they really struggling behind the scenes. Don't be that type of person. If you going to build a house, actually build a house. Don't lie and say that you have bought a house and you actually renting. If you got money, actually, or if you say you got money, actually have money. Don't be saying you got money and you know you really don't. Because one thing about it, social media have made people to where they can use these little apps to change their body types, to change makeup and all this other type of stuff. People have gotten so obsessed with just doing things for social media that they really have lost a sense of reality. That the only time they feel accepted or the only time that they feel heard is when they get on their social media. When they get on their social media platform and lie, that makes them feel intimidated. Okay, that makes them not like themselves. That's why they constantly spend every single day, every single waking hour, every minute, losing sleep, losing meals behind trying to destroy your life. And you don't even know who they are. That's how powerful you are. They got to team up with other enemies and they don't even understand. Like, that's their assignment. Satan got to use somebody. They working for Satan and don't even know it. Letting Satan use them. And mad at you because you want to expose your truth, but it's your truth. And that's why God allow us to go through certain things so that we can tell somebody else so that they won't go through it. But mark my words, and I'll be the first to tell you, anytime you fix your mouth on somebody, anytime you try to judge somebody and everything else, God is going to end up putting you in that same situation, or you're going to have to sit there and watch somebody that's closer to you suffer in that same situation, and you're not going to be able to help them. That's why you got to be careful what you say to people. That's why you got to be careful what you do to people, okay? And people always want to try to sit up here and like, throw their little shade and stuff. And, you think that you doing better. But look at the situation you in. We still not the same, though. You're in your situation is because you're evil. All you do, you manipulate. You make it a job to sit there and harass somebody. That's why you in your situation. And then you got people that are in their situation because they run into people like you. And they didn't have enough discernment. They didn't have enough wisdom to peep your foolery at the door. But now since they've peeped your foolery, now they can let the world know that you exist. And if they decide to go and do whatever they gonna do, that's on them because you gave them a warning. You gave them a warning. And you're not going to keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Because there's always going to be somebody that feel like they're different. That's going to do whatever. That's going to feel like they're better than you. So they're going to do whatever. But that's their problem. That's their issue. You are only in control of your life. And this is your life. So who cares? I'm in the exposing a deadbeat baby daddy business. If it's anybody out there that want to expose a baby daddy on my channel, let me know. You can definitely get on a panel. We not finna keep giving these niggas any type of grace. That's all I'm gonna say. We not gonna keep doing it. And you can be the woman that's over there upholding a man when they wrong all day long. And when that man dog you out, when your man dog you out, because this is the thing about men. Men will sit back. You think that they not listening to your conversations with your girls. You may think that your man don't see you trolling on his YouTube streets, watching everything that you do. So in they mind, you think that that's okay, so I'm finna go do the same thing to you. So this is why you gotta be careful how you handle, especially somebody that's in the spiritual rank. See, y'all want to be focused on their wrongdoings. Y'all want to be focused on wrong decisions that they made. But you still ignore. You don't know that person's spiritual rank with God. You don't know that at all. So, while you up here letting it be known that you condone deadbeat baby daddy's foolishness, your man sitting back watching that. And when he gets your behind pregnant, he going to leave your behind too. And then you're going to be a struggling single mother. And we can sit here all day and say, I'm going to work, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Until you're in a situation, then you're not going to know how to handle that situation. It's easy to put your mouth on someone you've never been in that situation before. But my prayer is going to be everybody that have their mouth on me, that's judging me, that God bring that back full circle in their life. Because it's easier said than done. We can sit here all day and say, you need to get off your ass and you need to do this and do that. Okay. We're going to see if you're going to be able to get off your ass. Yeah, girl. You're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, too. And we're going to write our letters to the people that have hurt us. Yes, but we're not going to send it to them. We're going to burn it, okay? Because we got to get this out our system one way or the other. I don't care if you got a vent on social media. That stuff cannot stay inside of you. You would destroy yourself. Like I have every single time I try to keep my mouth shut and try to spare the other person. No. I don't care what a person do off of camera. What you not gonna do is get on social media painting this narrative like you just this complete different person that we all know you're not. Okay, that's what's not gonna happen. Like I said, anybody want to expose their baby daddy, you can hit me up, lovebyerica@gmail.com. Okay, now you can get on a panel, we can talk about it. We can, because and I can relate to you because I get it, I understand. Like, kids are not free. Okay, and if you broke because you're making sacrifices so that your kids can have a roof over their head. They can have gas to go in your car so that you can get them to doctor's appointments. Okay, anybody talking about that you just mad because you broke or whatever else, let that shit roll off your back. Don't nobody care about it at all. People are weird. They're gonna stay weird. They're gonna forever be weird. They was born weird. They're gonna die weird. Okay, so don't even let that get underneath your skin. Let that roll off your back, because you don't give a damn. You don't care what nobody say. They not in your pockets. You can have money in a savings account that you don't want to touch. A lot of people that say they broke really are not broke. They try not to be broke, so they have a certain amount of money that they're budgeting every month. But that's okay. Let them call you broke. That's okay, because what's gonna really happen is, now, since you done got rid of all the fake friends, you done got rid of all the dead weight that's in your life, now you can really focus on just you and your children. And guess what? God finna do his big one, okay? And the crazy part about it is, you would have let people see that. You would have let people see it. You would have drugged them every step of the way. But you know how conniving and sneaky and shady people can be. So guess what? You don't even want them in your life no more. You about to take your private life back, honey. You don't want them in your life. You about to jump up off this social media thing. You don't care about. You don't want them in your life. No way. Okay? People, they want to be in your house. They want to pick apart your house. They want to talk about your cabinet colors. They want to talk about what you got in your refrigerator. They want to talk about your couches, the wall color. Like, people weird. They want to be all in your bathroom and see what you got in your bathroom, what you got in your bedroom. People are weird. Like, no. See, next time when God bless you with this house, you ain't showing it at all. You finna go completely private. You're not showing the outside of your vehicle. You can see the inside, honey, but you want to see the outside. You are not with the foolishness. You finna take your private life back. You gonna be married and everything else, and people won't even know. They just gonna see you with a rock on your hand. Okay, they gonna hear your husband's voice. They gonna see your husband's hand. Okay, with his ring on. You ain't finna be no open book no more. You finna get real private and watch how they just die off. Watch they die off, because the only way that they can even get ammo to continue to do what they doing is when you allow them in your private life. But once you get private, back personal, back private, and they don't have nothing to go off of, the only thing they gonna have is anything that you've given them in the past, they probably more than likely, because they have no life, they probably more than likely still gonna be talking about stuff in the past or whatever, bringing it or trying to figure out where you went. But baby, you done disappeared. Baby, you're going to disappear. You're going to get your life together. And when you finally pop back out, I don't care if it's a year from now. I don't care if it's 2 years from now. When you finally pop back out, their mouths is going to drop, because they had so much to say about you in your life. Okay? Not even focusing on themselves. That's the thing. When people are too invested in your life, they don't have nothing going for themselves. Do you really think that a person that's rich, they got money, is going to be that invested in somebody else's life? No, because they're going to be busy spending them coins. Okay, because we all going to die one day. People really want, that's why they say we living in hell on earth. I see why they say that now, because people is really hell on earth. People, you got to watch out for people. You got to really watch out for people. They weird. I keep telling y'all, people weird. And then because you're normal, they want to make you feel like there's something wrong with you. But yet, you ain't digging in their life. You ain't trying to figure out where they work. You ain't trying to figure out where they live. You ain't trying to call CPS on them. You ain't trying to, because you don't give a damn about nothing but yourself. All you trying to do is survive another day and take care of your kids. But that's how people are. People are weird. People got mental illnesses, and then they want to try to make you think, because you telling your story, Because you exposing the real deal. That it's something wrong with you. Baby, it's nothing wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with you at all. You just tired of the fake stuff. It's hard to keep it real. And you've been keeping it real. And that's why you don't hardly have no friends. Okay? People don't like their real energy. Especially if they fake. Because you're a reminder to other people. You're a reminder to fake people that real does exist, and they want to continue to paint this false narrative about themselves. But honey, guess what? When social media dies off, if it ever dies off, and I'm hoping it does, but we don't know because it's getting advanced, they're gonna be forced to look at themselves in the mirror. They can continue to hide behind social media if they want to, but you can't hide behind God, okay? Because he sits high and look low. So you can sit up here all day and try to fake the funk with whoever they believe that your life is all together and so perfect, and you ain't never experienced none of the things that somebody else has experienced. But baby, one thing about life gonna life every single time, and ain't nobody exempt from life. So you can judge all you want to, let people judge all they want to. Guess what? God got something for them too. And it's a matter of time. It may seem like people is getting away with stuff, like they won't shut up, they just keep bumping their mouth. Everybody had their day in court. I'm not talking about no regular court. Everybody have their day in court. Meaning what goes around does come back around. It's everybody going to eventually get exposed, because what's done in the dark does come to the lights. Don't ever think that you didn't dot your I's and cross your T's. No, you can't out-trick God at all. You can run, but you can't hide. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get back in here before my kids wake up. And I got some parenting to do. I got to prepare for a big week. Don't nobody actually know what that big week is, because like I said, I just throw stuff out there because I like to see my enemies go scrape for free.